My name is Alan Buxton. I'm the Director of Forensics for Secure Forensics, which is a secure data company. Because forensics and data recovery are so closely related, I work hand in hand with our lab. And I've been doing forensics for about 19 years, been working with data recovery and data integrity for well over 20. So what amazes me most about the data recovery lab is that the engineers are willing to invest the time into learning not just the standards and specifications behind storage, but also what can happen when those go awry. They do the research to work up custom solutions where needed, and they're willing to experiment with test items and devices to try and replicate the conditions that our customers experience in the field. That gives us a huge advantage in terms of recovering data. It's one of the many things that drives our 96% success rate when it comes to failed array recovery. So a RAID array is a redundant array of disks, right? So you think there's not a lot that can go wrong. Surprisingly, there's a lot. And the controller that controls the array and figures out where the data is actually stored can fail or glitch out. The buffer can go bad on it, for example, and next thing you know, your data is being written 6 different places it shouldn't be, or the controller doesn't know where your data was written to when you're looking for it. Most RAID arrays are designed to tolerate a 1 or 2 disk failure. If more than disks than it's designed to tolerate fail, then you're in trouble in terms of recoveries. A failed rebuild, which is when a failed disk is replaced in the build, causes problems as well, largely because at that point you no longer have an intact array that's capable of rebuilding itself. We offer in-lab, on-site, and remote recovery options. Remote recovery options are best utilized when the underlying hardware and say the array itself is in good shape, but the logical issues like that file system or a partition issue have created an issue with reading data. A lot of those situations can be diagnosed and corrected over the internet, which is really nice. With an on-site recovery, it could be a combination of factors. It could both be something logical that a remote couldn't handle for whatever reason, or it could be a situation where we don't know if the hardware has failed or needs to be replaced or repaired. An on-site technician will come on scene. He will attempt to diagnose and correct the issue or recover the data. We're the only facility in North America that can offer you a level 10 clean room that lets us work with platters in a non-corrosive or non-degrading environment, meaning that when you open the disk to say, perform a read-write head swap or move the platters to a functioning motor and bearing chassis, then there's no corrosion taking place. There's no risk of dust striking the magnetic particles that represent the bits on the platter and causing more data loss. Working with such a clean room allows us to offer the best option for recovery in a situation where you're already worried about how much data you've lost.